Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All right, folks, we're back with you. We have got a super cool dude. Got to hang out with Burt Reynolds for a long time and actually does a tribute, Smokey and the Bandit, coming to the Moonshine Cruise In on the July the 29th and 30th. Tim Phillips, how are you, sir?
I am great. How is everybody this morning?
We're good, man. I mean, you know, I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and look like Ned Beatty, and you wake up and look like Burt Reynolds. You see where we're coming from with that.
It's not a bad gig, is it? It's I could think of a lot worse things I could be doing in my life.
Well, you know, the thing about it that's I think is pretty cool. You got this tribute thing going on, and you've got Sean Bailey. He's actually Buford T.Justice, and y'all got you got the look down perfect. The cars in the whole 9 yards. But you actually work with Burt Reynolds,
right? So I got so lucky with all this stuff. Started out as a huge fan of Smokey and the Bandit, as all of us our age were, and so watched the movie 1,000 times. Finally, was able to build the car thanks to the wife. We got married and settled down for a little while, and I was looking for a car because my dad and uncles was going to car shows and stuff, and she said, "You know what? You need a Bandit Trans Am." That movie came on. She said, for some reason I've always thought of you as him. And this was when I had a goatee, had a little weight on me and stuff like that. But so I wasn't trying to, tribute Burt then. I was just trying, just being a huge fan.
Right.
So wound up looking for cars, and everywhere I looked, there was somebody would say there's a Trans Am over here. And this was in the 90s. And this was when they were just sitting in everybody's yard with grass growing around them.
Right.
And I'd go, "Hey, what would you take for that Trans Am?" They'd, "Take it with you. Just get it out of my yard. It was an eyesore." These are $50,000 to $100,000 eyesores nowadays. But
oh yeah.
back then they were just sitting in people's yards. But so finally found a black Bandit car. Took the rest of the cars, built that car, went down to year one with it. They wanted to do, at the time, 2006, a 30th anniversary edition of the Bandit car with LS motors and 4-link suspensions.
Yeah, I remember all
different things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so they contracted me to buy the cars from me, because all those parts cars I collected over the years, right? So because they were going to redo everything. So lo and behold, one thing had led to another thing, and Burt Reynolds got involved, and they wanted to have him sign the cars, and then they decided to do a whole show about restoring the cars. And so my luckiness came when they asked me to come down to just hang out at the movie set when they started doing the show, and because I sold them, gave them the cars, or sold them the cars for the show. But I'm down there with the only person, Stephen, without a job.
Right.
Everybody else is lighting, directing, everybody else has a job. So you know what I did? I just hung out with Burt.
Well, that'd be a rough day there, man.
Yeah, so we'd sit and talk, and, we'd go from scene to scene. He'd actually throw his arm around me. This was Dukes of Hazzard year, if that puts you in Burt Reynolds' state of where he was at.
Right.
When he did Dukes of Hazzard, 2006, 2007. Right. So that's where he was at, and he had his hip problem starting and everything. So he'd throw his arm around me, and I'd walk to the next scene. And so Bud Brunsman, the producer of the show, said, "Man, I tell you what, I'm taking these pictures of you two just joking around today, because I swear, Tim, you could pass for Burt's son."
Right.
And I kind of chuckled. Burt kind of chuckled, and Burt looked at me and he said, "Where was you born?" I said, "Florida." He said, "Heck, you could be my son." So Bud asked me to do the show with him. He said, "Hey, you want to just do the show? I could write you in real easy. You could sell us the cars. You'd be the guy. You'd actually be you on the show. You will sell us the cars on the show." And I said, "Shoot, yeah." So, anything to hang out with Burt. So I did that. Did the show. It came out as DIY's Burt Builds a Bandit. It was a 5-episode show on DIY where we built the Trans Ams. And then some of the people, like I said later on, he started doing some car shows with some friends of mine, Gene Kennedy and Dave Hall and stuff like that. And they contacted me and said, "Hey, you still want to do the Burt lookalike thing? So we could really use you." And I'm thinking, how? And they said, "Well, Burt can only come out for an hour or so and sign autographs, but people line up 3 and 4 hours ahead of time. It'd be nice to have you hang out with them, shoot the bull, take pictures. You never know what we'll have." And it turned into doing stunt work and driving the cars for him because, he wasn't driving cars anymore, but they still had the cars.
Right.
So I'm driving cars across Barrett Jackson for Burt Reynolds. I'm driving cars in reenactment scenes for Burt Reynolds. I'm driving cars at his house for special events and stuff. And I remember when it hit me really, really hard one day. I was coming back, and we'd been working all day. We did a private event at his house, and then we went to his theater and did another event. And this is in Jupiter, Florida, so it's hot.
Oh, yeah. And
then we come back, and it was late, and I'm driving his Bandit Trans Am that he owned to his house to stay at his house. So it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I'm beat. And I'm just trying to get there. I'm following Gene. He's in the Hooper car, and his wife's in the Cannonball Run truck. And that's just the coolest thing going on the road. It's late. We're heading back to Burt's house. And I called the wife, and I said, "Sorry, honey, I hadn't talked to you all day. It's just been a crazy day." And she said, "Oh, that's okay. It's okay. Everything go good." I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm just trying to get Burt's car back to his house, or I'm just going to crash." And she goes, "Have you thought about what you just said? You know how many people's dream you're living right now?"
Oh, I'm telling you.
You're driving Burt Reynolds' car back to his house to crash.
That was so
cool.
cool.
Things like that, it's just unbelievable. And then meeting the family and hanging out with them and Nancy and all the people that Burt was related to down there. Everybody was such nice people. So I enjoy it.
Well, that's cool.
You've
teamed up with Sean, and y'all have got the Eastbound and Down Ultimate Smokey and the Bandit tribute, which is, he bless his heart.
He does look a lot like Jackie Gleason.
Yeah, that'd be.
Man.
He has to wake up every morning and look like Jackie Gleason.
He's got the best job.
Yeah,
he has the best job out of both of us because Jackie had such great lines.
Yeah.
Everybody, he had so many one-liners that he can throw at people at shows. And when we leave the show, he can eat what he wants. I have to fit in those tight Burt pants. So he's like, give me a double cheeseburger, a large order of fries, and a big Coke. And I'm like,
Diablo.
A salad with with some grilled chicken, and I'll squeeze some lemon on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is so funny, man.
And he just laughs. I'm like, I said, "You're killing me. You're killing me."
We're looking forward to it, man, coming down here, and these guys are fantastic, no doubt about it. But now, if y'all want to know, it's the Smokey and the Bandit. How is it listed on Facebook?
Oh, it is what you said. The Eastbound and Down, the
Ultimate Smokey and the Bandit tribute. I'm on the
Ultimate
Facebook
Bandit
page.
and Buford. Yep, it's on our website there. Yeah, we're available for all events. We've done anything from kids events to weddings to we got another wedding this year. I've actually got to drop the bride off, and the groom's going to ride with Sean in the cop car. So I'll be dropping the bride off at the wedding, just kind of like a Smoking the Bandit scene right there.
That would be awesome, man. That would be awesome.
So that's what they told us they want to do, and I'm all for it.
Yeah,
it's all about having fun and keeping it alive. When Burt passed, I was with him a week before he passed, and I told the family, I said, "Well, I'm hanging up the hat and the red shirt." I said, it's the legend's gone. I'm not Burt Reynolds,
right?
So, but I enjoyed everything he did, all of his movies and stuff, and I enjoyed working with him. But they told me right then, they said, I kind of get choked up talking about it, but they told me right then, they said, "Hey, no, you got to keep it going, Tim." Said, the more you're out there and the more the people see you, they smile and they remember those movies and they remember Burt, and it just kind of keeps things energized and people go back and, the older the parents have to tell the kids, oh, that's Burt Reynolds, and they go, I don't know who Burt Reynolds is, Dad. And they're like, how do you not know who Burt Reynolds is? I'm an awful parent. I got to go home and show you Smokey and Man.
Well, now, before we go, you've got a brand new music video coming out that you're involved in with a brand new song. Can you talk about that yet, or is that something kind of hush-hush?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. He's got the song out. It's a new artist coming out, country artist, and he must have Burt in his heart like I do, because he wrote a song that says, I'd love to be Burt Reynolds. And so he contacted me and Sean and asked if we could throw something together for him, and since he's a new artist and stuff. But the song's really good. You can actually listen to it right now on YouTube. Just go to Jason Grove, I'd love to be Burt Reynolds, and you will hear the song. But the video will be coming out probably here today. I'm actually going to release it to Jason. He's already watched the preview that I sent you, and he loved it. So
it's going to be cool.
He thought it was great. So we're probably going to release that today. Or you can go to our website, and it'll be there. And you can also go on Facebook under Eastbound and Down, and it'll be there too.
All right, folks, check this. Eastbound and Down, the ultimate Smokey and the Bandit tribute, and it is the ultimate. Honestly, these guys are fantastic. They're coming to the Moonshine Cruise In on July the 29th and the 30th. And are we going to get to jump the Bandit car? Are we going to get to jump the Bandit car? I'm just asking.
Man, wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, that would be something.
Budget, but we need John Schneider up there for that. We just did those movies with John Schneider as Burt, too. So
I can't imagine.
Stand on it.
When I found out you was working with John Schneider, it throwed me off a little bit because he normally don't like somebody working with him that's better looking than he is.
Yeah, Burt was he didn't like anybody working with him that's taller than he is. Burt always looked tall on TV,
right.
Stuff, but he was really like 5'10", and he put the cowboy boots on. He's 6 foot,
Yeah.
But, Sally was 5'3", so
yeah.
Everybody always thought I'd get a little bit of the hey, you're not tall enough to be Burt Reynolds. I'm 5'10",
right?
And I go, okay, well here's me and Burt. So
there you go.
And they're like, I never thought he was that small.
That is so funny.
Several people actually met Burt. Tell me the two things they take away from him. He was shorter and smaller in stature than they thought he would be.
Yeah.
But TV puts a lot on you. It really does.
Yeah.
I weigh what Burt weighed in Smokey and the Bandit. He was 153.
Right.
People can't believe he was 153 pounds, but if you go back and watch Smokey and the Bandit, you see how small he was.
Mm-hmm.
But
Tim, man, this has been
go,
great.
Oh, you're too small. I'm like, okay, here's a picture of me and Burt side by side from Smokey and the Bandit. And they go, wow, you just don't remember that kind of stuff.
Yeah. We're going to be talking more about this at the show because you're going to be at the Moonshine Cruise. And we've got to get to a break, and y'all need to check out Tim Phillips and
Eastbound and Down.
Eastbound and Down, the ultimate Smokey and the Bandit tribute. And, man, there you go. Tim, we appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you guys, and I can't wait to see you.
All right, man, we'll talk to you.
I'll see you.
Thank you for spending a little time with us. And remember, you can tune in every morning at WJULradio.com at 8 a.m. Eastern. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook, The Morning Dish.